Yes, two ladies have brought issues concerning their relationships, concerning their marriage, and they are asking your advice. Should they leave their marriage? Should they leave their husband, or should they stay? What is your advice? What do you advise them to do? If you were in their shoes, what will you do? Your candid opinion is needed. As soon as possible, once you see this video, please drop your own views, your own suggestion, your own advice at the comment section. Help a sister in need. So this is Kechi Vibe Matchmaking Love Relationship Platform. You are highly welcome today. It's a Christian day. It's a Christmas edition, and Merry Christmas in arrears and Happy New Year in advance. How was your Christmas? I hope you had fun. I hope you had enjoyment. I hope your heart desires were met, and you remembered that it is a remembrance of the date of birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. It's a time for us to, think back on our Christian journey and know what we are doing, how far we have gone, how far where we are and where we are headed to. So I hope you were able to do some reconciliation and some adjustments. So today, as I said, this is an issue that was just brought to our table that needs urgent attention. Two ladies are contemplating on leaving their husbands' houses, and one of them has already left. One has left. Remaining one has not yet left. She's asking, does she leave? And that is why we're here today to ask you, if you are there and you have an idea, you have a suggestion, you have a view, come up to the screen and let's put our heads together concerning this matter. Let's see how we can help these sisters with your advice, with your views, with your suggestions. And if you are there and you want a partner, you want a relationship, you want a soulmate, can come up to the screen. Anytime Kechi Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship is on live, it's a time for matchmaking. You can always come up to the screen, tell us your name, your age, your location, your blog group, where you're streaming from, and tell us the kind of a partner you want. Your partner may even be there at the comment section waiting for you. So a match will just be done immediately. Or after this live, I'm going to drop a link. That link will take you straight to our community where we do matchmaking. You can, who knows, your partner may even be there waiting for you already. Or you can drop all your information at the comment section. Your name, your age, your location, your blog, originator, describe the kind of a partner you want. Drop them there at the comment section. We'll pick it up from there and work on it. Okay, so far so good. What I'm looking at today are these issues about these two ladies that are looking for your advice. So the first lady is the lady that she has a sister. She only one sister that she has, and her parents are late. They all passed on. And because her parents passed on at a tender age, she was compelled to go into an early marriage with the hope of at least helping her siblings. So in that marriage, things were not quite okay, but she wasn't complaining. She got married to a hardworking guy, and the two of them started building their life together. And luckily, within a couple of 5 years, destiny smiled on them, and they were okay. They started doing fine. So when she now started doing fine, her little sister that was back home, the only sister she has, so she decided to go and pick her up and see what she can do to make her to set her up so that she would be comfortable in life as well. So that was what happened, that she went and brought to the husband, darling, see the issue. Can I bring up my sister? At least she's the only person I have in the whole wide world. Let me see at least what I can do to help her. And somehow his husband agreed. She went and brought the sister. Beautiful young lady. So they were together in this house. She had her own room, was sent to go and learn a trade. She was trying to learn that trade, and everything was fine. Everything was okay. So all of a sudden, and the lady was into business. She was doing her business, happily doing her business without even, bothering her sister. So one day, she came back from work, and couldn't find the sister in the house. She looked for her everywhere, searched for her. She just saw a note she dropped and said, "Sister, I have left the house. I don't want you to panic. I don't want you to be worried. Please don't look for me. I am okay wherever place I am. Don't bother calling me and don't bother looking for me. I'm fine." The sister came and saw this note. She couldn't believe her ears. She started panicking. Could she have dropped this note under duress? Where did she go to? She called her line. The high line was not going. The only line she knew her with, the line didn't go. She didn't know what to do. She called her line, sent text messages. There was nobody she could ask what to do. It was the husband that she went to meet and told the husband, "See, this babe has left home and she has dropped a note saying that she should not be looked for, that she should not worry, that she's okay where she is." That, what does she do? That she was not feeling good about it, that she was not having a good feeling about that. The husband said, "But she's an adult." He said, "No, she wanted to go to the police station to report, to lodge a complaint. At least let it be in record that her sister is has left home and that she doesn't know her whereabouts." The husband said, "If you should go to the police station, the police will just ask you her age. You tell her that she's of age. They will tell you that she left home, especially as she dropped a note. They will think that she's not in any harm's way, that she shouldn't bother herself, that the sister was not a baby, and that she was a coordinated adult. She was comfortable, that he was sure she was okay wherever place she was, and that she was going to communicate with her anytime she felt like that the sister should not bother." After talking to her like this, she was able to at least calm down and keep quiet and keep on waiting patiently that one day maybe the sister will change her mind and come back, because she was not working, she was not doing anything, she was still learning a trade. Okay, so she wasn't prepared for her to start off living her life on her own terms, and she was not comfortable with it. Remember, her parents passed on. She happened to be, this lady now happened to be both the father and the mother, the sibling, everything to this girl that left home. So it was not easy for her to understand. But she was there from time to time. The girl will send her a message and say, "Sister, I told you, don't worry, I'm fine. When the time comes, I'll let you know." And she will like, "Tell me, where are you? Can I come and see you? Can you even give me the address of where you're staying?" It didn't work. So she was there. After about 3 months, she had a very strange call. Her sister, that her same sister, called her. It was actually a nurse that called her. When the call came through, the person said that she was calling from a particular hospital. The lady went into panic, asking what happened. Meanwhile, her own husband had left home a day before that day, said he was going on a journey, so he was not even in the house. So when she got the call that a nurse was calling her from a hospital, the first thought that came to her was whether her husband was okay. Started crying before anything, because your husband left home and you are being called that the hospital is calling you, and you know the first thing that happened to you, occurred to you, is that it is a bad case. Your husband maybe is in the hospital or in a station. So she started crying, told the nurse who was in the hospital. The nurse said, "No, it was not an accident, it was not anything issue, but that there was a lady in the hospital there that was requesting for her presence." That the lady said, she now said, "Okay, let me talk to the lady." The phone was given to her sister. She was so happy to hear the sister's voice. Say, "Sister, forgive me." She was crying, saying that sister should forgive her, that she has offended her. "Where are you? What did you do to offend me? Where are you? I want to see you. Wait, tell me exactly where you are." He said, "Sister, just tell me you are forgiven." He said, "No, I must see you with my 2 naked eyes. What is your matter?" He said she was in labor and she couldn't put to bed. The lady was like, "You in labor? When did it happen? How did you get pregnant? When did you..." "Okay, forget about that. Tell me where you are. I want to come and see you. What is it that you did to me that I need to forgive you for? Let me know where you are. My husband is not in the house, so I can't even ask anybody anything. So where are you? Let me come." So she was given the address of the hospital. She now took off and went to the hospital. When she got to the hospital, she was taken to the maternity ward. She saw the sister, big belly, lying down. She was under labor, trying to put to bed. They said she had been under labor for hours. Nothing was happening. It was not looking good at all. And she was at the age of giving up, or at the age of, even passing out. And the sister was so worried. What happened to you? When did you get pregnant? Okay, forget about what happened. But I'm happy. I'm happy you're alive. What's the problem? He said, sister, forgive me. Sister, forgive me. Why will I forgive? What did you do to me? Why would I? The pregnancy that she couldn't put to bed. And that it was like a nemesis of catching up with her. That the pregnancy was her husband's pregnancy. Meanwhile, as she was going to the hospital, she saw the husband at the entrance of the hospital. She was surprised. Why would the husband that left home the previous day say he was going on a journey? Why would he be at the hospital? And her sister was also at the hospital. What happened? What went wrong? How did it happen? So, but she was not even concerned about that one. She was only more interested in her sister being put through, her sister coming out alive from the danger. So she now asked her sister, what happened to you? How did you get pregnant? She said, it's your husband. That's why I'm calling you to forgive me. That my pregnancy, it took place, and now I've been under labor for all it. He has no movement, and it's like, say I should confess, I should beg you for forgiveness. I say I must beg you, I must call you and confess. He said, is that all? Is that all? She said that she just wanted to die, that she didn't want to continue. Say, is that why you should die? Why will you die? Say, forget about whatever thing that has happened, that she is interested in her. That the worst thing she could do to her is to give up. That she should not give up. She should not give up hope. She should not give up struggling. She should fight hard and come out from it alive. That if it was forgiveness, that she has forgiven her. That if that was what she needs for her to put to bed safely, that she has forgiven her. How many do they have? There are only two in the whole world. Only her being her only sister. Why would it be because of pregnancy? She took it for her husband. Is that why she should die? Is that why she should lose her as a sister? Please don't die. If you die like this, means if I drink something and go and follow you. So please just keep on. Try. Manage yourself. Put to bed safely. Come back alive for me. Come back to me. Forget about whatever thing that happened. Wherever place the pregnancy came from, I'm not interested. All I'm interested in you coming out alive. So she encouraged the girl, held her hands, and agreed with her, prayed with her, and luckily, miraculously, the baby came out, and the girl came out safely, and the baby came out safely. Come and see how she did all that she had to do. Played out her role as a mother would play. Of course, she's the old sister, elder sister. Gave her the assistance, took care of her, took care of the baby boy. It was the bouncing baby boy that she put. So everybody was like, the husband came in. There was that time the husband came in and he couldn't raise his face up. He put his face down, put his eyes down. He couldn't look at the wife. He was just telling the wife to forgive her. To forgive her. The wife didn't, it wasn't even the wife's business to forgive or not to forgive. Her interest was for the daughter, for the sister to be safe, to be out from danger first, and for the baby to be safe. That was her major concern. So she was able to take care of them, took them home, and kept on nursing the sister until the sister became strong and her baby was strong. And at that stage, she found out that she had gotten to the stage where she could cope with her baby all alone and that she was fully recovered. So she now said that she was going to leave the house for her and her husband. She now asked, should she leave the house for them? Should she leave her husband of so many years for her junior sister that took him for the husband? So that is why I've come here. If you are there at the comment section, which I know you are there, please drop your own advice. Or you can send me an invite. I'll bring up to the screen so that you make your own explanation, so that you'll be able to give her your own advice, so that she will not make a mistake. What advice do you give to this kind of a lady? Her husband impregnated her only sister, and he did from the two of them, which means that time the lady left the house, it was the husband's support or the husband's idea for her to leave the house. She went to somewhere, nursed the pregnancy until the pregnancy came to term. She, at the time of delivery, nemesis caught up with them or with her. She couldn't put to bed until she confessed to the sister and apologized. And the sister forgave her. She put to bed. Now that the baby is born, the girl is okay. They are back home. She's thinking of leaving the house for her junior sister and her husband, so that she can go and rent a flat and apply. Thank God for her. The money is not a huge issue. She is able to afford another apartment. So she wants to leave her house and leave her marriage and leave her husband for her junior sister to leave and take her children and go elsewhere to live. What do you think she should do? Should she leave the house? Should she stay? Should she stay and marry her husband with her junior sister? Or what do you advise her to do? That is what we are here for. Please drop your suggestion at the comment section or come up to the screen and explain what you think. Advise her on what you think she should do so that she will not make a mistake. Okay? Anyway, from Nkechi Vibe Matchmaker and Love Relationship Platform, our advice is that since it's her sister, her blood sister, the same father, the same mother, the mistake has happened. And some other person had advised that she should stay, she should remain, she should not leave the house, she should not leave her marriage, she should not leave her husband. Since the husband has apologized and the sister has apologized and she has already played the role of a mother, taking care of them and taking care of the baby and the mom, and they are out of harm's way, they are now back home, safety. Somebody advised her not to go. She should remain, she should not leave the marriage. She should not leave her marriage. But do you think she should stay and share her husband with her junior sister? Is that what you advise? Well, another person advised her to leave the marriage, to leave the home for them and go and fight, because that thought, that betrayal will always come up. It might start affecting her in her attitude or in her manner or her relationship with her husband. Would the relationship with her husband ever come back to being normal again? Can he ever come back to being normal again? What of her relationship with her sister? Will it ever be normal again? From time to time, won't the thought of what they did to her be affecting her relationship with them? And we will advise that she should stay off from them for a while, go somewhere and cool off, put her perspectives in right places and rearrange her life. Check through her mind, her mood. What is it that she thinks that will give her peace of mind? That particular decision that she will take, the particular line of action that will give her peace of mind is what we advise her to do. She should not say because her marriage, she will not remain, or because they have apologized and she will stay in that marriage against her will, against her peace of mind, against her desire. It's better she makes up her mind, searches her heart, checks herself properly to find out whether she will be able to manage that relationship. Yeah, she should leave the house for her sister because the husband and the sister will still be doing it, and the sister can't marry one husband. See, let her leave, please. That is what we are talking about. She cannot stay because somebody has advised her to stay. For what? Stay and do what? And she'll be living through that pain every day. It's not better she takes off to go to somewhere to start her life all over again, or at least to pick her pieces together. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Sule. Yeah, that is a good advice because she should remain there. Will I say it is going to be a toxic environment? She'll be seeing things that she wouldn't want to see. She'll be hurting. Remember that he started with this man when the man had nothing. The two of them worked together, built together, and built this family together. That made the sister to even find the man attractive, to find the home attractive, to have longer truth, to even agree for the man. If the man was not made, if the man was a pooper, if he was not comfortable, would she have agreed to go with him? That is what we're talking about. I was listening to somebody today over TikTok, a pastor. She was talking about marriage, talking about what is happening in marriage. She said, girls these days don't want to build with anybody again. Girls these days, in those days, you marry a man and you decide to build with him. Said the girls these days, they don't want to build with anybody again. They don't want to build again. They don't want to suffer with anybody again. That you should make your money and go and marry your wife. That the girls of today, girls of nowadays, they are not ready to build with you for you or build with you again. So in those days, you could see a lady that will enter into a marriage with the hope of building a home with a man. At the end of the day, what does the man do to say thank you to her? Is it not the same thing that the man will now look for a younger person, or he will discover that the lady has become too old, too haggard, is not his class, is not psychedelic, is not elegant enough, and he will now prefer a younger person, or he will want to have another person, a side chick. forgetting that this lady was with him from the beginning, when he had nothing, when he was not even attracted to those people that he's attracted now. And those people that follow him now may even be following him because they feel he has something. The labor of this other woman, the sweat, her effort, her energy, her time that she invested in that relationship to make the relationship become attractive to somebody, he now will now say thank you to her by giving her this treatment. So that is why the pastor was saying that girls these days, they don't want to be with anybody. Yeah, because the people that built with men, what did they take? What thank you? Yeah. Please join me. How do I bring you up now? Join me, Mr. Sule. Yeah. Yeah. So you're welcome, Mr. Sule. Thank you very much for being here. So what do you have to add to it? So that is the question we're asking. Who want to build with a man after building? These days, these girls, they don't want to build with any, they don't want to build again with any man. They want to go to a ready-made place because the people that followed the men to build, what thank you did they receive? What did they receive in return to show appreciation? Very few were appreciated. And so these young girls these days, they don't want to follow you to build again because they don't want to build for another person to come and reap. So that's what has happened to this woman. She wanted to do her sister well, brought her from misery to come and keep her in the house to be comfortable. See how she ended up. Now she has to leave her marriage, and will she leave her marriage to go and start all over again, or she will not live a life of without a husband? So, well, I've taken your advice. She will read through. I'm sure she will read this, watch this video, and maybe she may even be there at the comment section. I've advised her to leave the home. It's good for her mental health, for her state of mind to be able to just live and put her life together and put her pieces together. So if there any other person that has a contrary view, you can tell us. You can even drop it at the comment section there so that she will be properly informed. Because I was suggesting that she should check herself. What is it that gives her peace of mind? The one that gives her peace of mind should be the one that should follow. If it's for her to remain in that stupid relationship, that she'll be seeing her husband and her wife, junior sister frolicking every day, is she going to be able to handle it? If it's going to be give her peace of mind, okay, she should remain. But if it's not going to give her peace of mind, if it's going to be tampering with her mental health, it's better she leaves the environment entirely. Thank God she has her money. She can go elsewhere and start off her life, or at least to cool off and be able to put her pieces together. So that's our own advice, and I hope she will be able to weigh the two sides and make a proper decision. Thank you very much, Sule, for your contribution. Yeah, this is Catchy Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship Platform, where we come to find connection, come to find love, come to find relationship, come to find soulmates, and learn how to make our relationship to become a sweet, enjoyable, and a lasting, vibrant one. If you are there and you want a partner, you can come up to the screen. Tell us your name, your age, your location, your blood group, your genotype, and describe the kind of a partner you want. Your partner may even be there at the comment section waiting to connect up with you. If she doesn't leave now, she may get hot later. That will. It's true. Mr. Sule is saying that. Let me even start from what he explained. Mr. Sule said that she should leave the house for her sister because the husband and the sister will still be doing it, and the two sisters can't marry one man. Let her leave, please. And he goes ahead to say that if she doesn't leave now, she may get hot later. That one will lose. That one will lose life. Yeah, it's very painful. It's very painful. It's very painful. But life happens. Life is not fair. It's not fair. So thank you for your contribution. So if you are there and you want a partner, you can come up to the screen, tell us by yourself who you are, your name, describe the kind of a partner you want. She may be there or he may be there at the comment section. Connection can take place now. Or you can drop all your information at the comment section, your name, your age, your location, your blog, your genotype, describe the kind of a partner you want to drop all of them at the comment section. We'll pick it up from there and work on it for you. Or you can join us in our community. We'll have a vibrant community. After this live, I'm going to drop a link at the comment section that will take you straight to our community where we'll do matchmaking. Who knows, your partner might even be there waiting for you already. So that's it. So far, so good. The next lady that wants to leave her marriage, this one has already left her marriage. She has already left her marriage. And she brought this topic, she brought the issue to our table too, that we should advise her on what to do. Because the story turned, something happened. And she now, it's like she's asking, what does she do? Okay, listen very well. So, like, thank you for being there. So, this is a lady got married to a young guy, living happily, and she was full of herself. She was full of love, was too much checking her. She was very happy, very comfortable, and she was always on social media. Ah, her husband did this, her husband bought this for her, her husband is so loving, her husband is so caring, her husband did this one, did that one, and on her WhatsApp page, but her WhatsApp status should be displaying her relationship with the husband. Meanwhile, she had this friend that is single. That friend had had just enough of all these goodies about the guy. So she one day, and meanwhile, this friend has been helping her, supporting her with money, helping her in one thing or the other. And one day, the girl now paid her married friend a visit. When she got to the married friend's house, she stayed and found out that all the things the lady was saying about the husband were true. He was so loving to the wife, was very caring, was always providing her everything. She was living in comfort. It was just a wonderful husband to her. What did she do? She said she wanted to cut out of the goodness. Some friends say she too, she won't cut out. She want to, what will I even say? So they were about going for night vigil that night. This friend prepared and went for night vigil. Some friends, she was left home. What did she do? She worked on that man, targeted the man, set trap for him, and ended up luring that man to bed. Her friend's husband, a friend that has been helping her, that has been supporting her, that has been there for her for ages. She betrayed her, purposely with her two eyes, kuro eyes, lured this man, because this man doesn't drink. He only drinks when he's in the house. So that night, he brought some drinks to take, and one thing led to the other, they ended up together. After that, when it was time for her to go, she went home. The friend didn't know what happened. After about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, she came and told the guy that she was pregnant. How did you get pregnant? It's the man that impregnated her. When the friend heard this, what her friend did to her, that a friend made out with her husband and that she's pregnant for the husband, she couldn't take it. It was too much for her. She just quietly packed her things and left the house for them, left her husband, and went elsewhere. And then this man, since the wife had gone, some men, I don't even know whether it is, how possible it is, he now went to marry that girl that had taken it for him. They went to all the paparazzi to do the bride price and to do so. Along the line, the lady went to the bathroom to ease herself. One thing led to the other. Maybe even caught up with her. She slipped in the bathroom. She slipped and fell down and hit her head somewhere and became unconscious. She regained consciousness in the hospital. There at the hospital, by the time she regained consciousness, she was told she had lost the pregnancy. The pregnancy went off. Went off. So what happened? The man had a wife, a loving wife. It was not marriage that he came to do with her. It was because of that pregnancy that he came to marry her. And so since the pregnancy had gone, what was the man going to stay married? He didn't need to marry her again. That was how the marriage ended. He had lost the husband, he has lost the friend, he had lost the pregnancy. He couldn't get married again. And meanwhile, that her friend was somebody that was supporting her, that was always giving her things, giving her jobs, giving her one thing or the other. She said she has been calling the friend, the friend is not picking. Has been apologizing, the friend refused. So now, that friend that left her husband's house because her friend took him for the husband, what do you advise her to do now? She is asking, what does she do? Because the husband has now gone back to start begging her, to start asking her to come back. She's like, Who does that? You went out with my friend, impregnated her, and left the house. You now went to do the bride price and she lost the pregnancy. Because she lost the pregnancy, you now come back to me to beg me to come back to you. So she doesn't know what to do. She's undecided. She doesn't know whether she should go back to the husband or whether she should stay on her own. What do I advise her to do? This topic, this particular one is similar to the first one. It's the same story of betrayal. The only difference is that this one was a targeted one. The man was not quite himself. Let's say it was just a mistake. He slept with a friend, with the wife's friend, and the lady took him. It wasn't like they were having an affair or that kind of thing. Or like the first one that he actually was not prepared and sent her away from the home. And even told, so what do I advise this particular lady to do? Does she go back to her husband or does she stay where she is? So, well, if you have an advice for her, please drop it at the comment section or come up to the screen and say it. Let me go back on the story. Let me just do a kind of a summary. Let me sum up the story. Yeah. The story is that a girl has a husband, married happily, staying with the husband, but she was always saying good things about the husband. And her friend that is not married got attracted, will I say greedy? She wanted to cut into the shoe or cut out of the shoe. She now prepared herself, went to the friend's house, lured the friend's husband to bed, and she took him. He said she didn't want the lady to leave the marriage. She didn't want the lady to pack her from her marriage. She wanted just to be the side chick, to be there, to be cutting small, small. But the lady packed away and left her marriage, leading to the man now coming to tell her to marry him. But somehow, Nemesis caught up with her. She lost the pregnancy. And so the man couldn't marry her again because it was because of the pregnancy that the man wanted to marry her. So marriage could take place again. Now she's back single, back without friend, back without even a good relationship anymore. So she has been begging that her friend to forgive her. But how will she start forgiving her? So this her friend is the husband has gone back to beg her to come back to the house. And she's asking, does she go back? Who does that? Is it even possible that she should go back? So what do you think she should do? Does she go back to her husband or does she stay where she is and maintain her own? So anyway, advice, as I said, is also what is it that gives you peace of mind? What step will you take that will give you your best possible peace of mind? Follow your heart. Don't do things because you cannot go back to the man because if the lady hadn't lost that pregnancy, he would have stayed with her. So because the pregnancy went off, that's why he is now back to you. So is that what you want? If that's what you want, you can go back and try to rebuild the relationship and make it work. But if you feel it's going to be inconveniencing, you are going to be remembering, it's going to be affecting your relationship with him, you are not going to be genuinely happy there, then no need to go back. Stay where you are and find another relationship that you can build for yourself. Leave the man. So, or what do you advise? What do you think you should do? If you have any advice, please drop it at the comment section there so that she will know what to do. Does she go back to her husband or does she stay on her own? Or what does she do? So this is Catchy Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship Platform where we come to find love, connection, and relationship. So if you're there, you want a partner, you can come up to the screen, tell us your name, your age, your location, describe the kind of a partner you want. Who knows? He or she may be at the comment section there waiting. Or you can join us in our community, or you can drop all the information at the comment section. We'll pick it up from there and work on it for you. So far, so good. This is what we have for today. So anytime you see this video, please don't forget to drop your own suggestion, drop your own advice. This is service to humanity. You might just be helping a friend's friend or a friend. So drop your advice. The First Lady Sule has advised us that she should leave, and I agree with I agree. She should leave that house. It's not going to be healthy for her again. She should leave the house. The second person is also asking, does she go back to her husband or does she remain where she is? And the answer is She should follow her heart. What is it that gives her peace of mind? What is it that makes her happy? She should take that step, and that's it. So far, so good. Whatever thing you want to contribute, please share this video, like it, share it so that other people will get to learn from these issues, from these experiences of other ladies, and be able to take proper counsel. So far so good. I can see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being there. See you same time tomorrow, and on Saturdays by 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock Nigerian time, we're always live on Facebook. On Sundays between 10 o'clock Nigerian time and 11 o'clock, we're also live also on Facebook. Anytime we are live, it's a time for matchmaking. So you can always come to us anytime and request for a connection. So far, so good. Thank you very much for being there. See you. Bye.